fellas, we're back with another episode of the pod today. I'm your co-host, and that's my other co-host. I'm Bonanza, that's Chaten. Other way around, but back on episode, do I want to say 7?
Something like that. We'll just call it post-major pod.
Yeah, post-major.
I've lost track of the numbers now.
Yeah, something like that. Post-major podcast, I guess, this time around. Let's get right into it, I guess.
Yeah, just go through some of the matches. The major just happened this past weekend.
Possible.
Yeah, we'll just go through pretty quickly here. The matches that happened during the major. Day 1 was a pretty interesting day. A very LAN type of day. Lots of 3-0s.
Yep.
To start the season. FaZe 3-0ing LAG to start the weekend. Huge upset day 1. NYSL getting 3-0'd by Rocker. That was kind of insane.
Yep.
I don't know what's going on with the subliners right now.
I don't even know what the fuck happened there, to be honest.
They got double 3-0'd out of the tournament, so
yeah, it's actually insane.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
It is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, the third match of the day on Thursday, Toronto Ultra versus Surge. Dominant 3-0 win from Ultra. All weekend, they look like the best team in the game right now. They were just insane. A huge win to end Thursday for Optic. I mean, just getting 3-0'd by them by Miami a week ago. Hop on LAN where it really matters. And, you know, the Miami onliners had nothing for these guys.
Miami onliners.
If you want to click in on the match, we'll look at the stats. Yeah, the Miami onliners, you know, they were frauds. We knew this.
We've been saying this.
The false 5-2 online split.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair to them, they were a great online team, but LAN is
LAN's a little different,
man.
brother. You're just not there for LAN, Miami. You're just not around.
LAN is where the money's made. LAN is where it matters.
Optic took your bitch ass to the fucking cleaners.
I mean, Shotzi, an insane performance. He was just having them.
1-5-1 throughout the whole tournament is disgusting.
No, just for this match.
What?
Wait, you clicked in on the match, right?
Which one? Map 1?
Oh no. Oh, okay. I'm saying for the match. You said for the whole tournament.
Yeah, for the whole tourney, he's 1-5-1.
No. For that match, Cody, he's a 1-5-1.
Oh yeah. You're right. My bad. I'm
faded,
tripping.
Bro.
I'm faded.
You're faded. Okay. Insane performance from Shotzi. Great performance from Dashy. I mean, when it comes to LAN, bro, you really see the separation of skill.
Yep.
And
it
Optic
wasn't
really
even close, man.
Here.
Wasn't
crazy
even
series from them. So. Great job to the boys on day 1. We'll go into day 2 of matches now. The Friday, January 26th. To start the day, I mean, it was a crazy match, dude. I watched this match. NYSL versus the Royal Ravens.
3-1.
I mean, the Royal Ravens looked really good. Really good. Super strong.
I can't even begin to speak about my frustrations with the subliners. They just didn't. They
didn't show up this weekend. They didn't come ready.
The other ping dependents.
No, man. I mean, they won champs last year. They won multiple LANs. I don't think it's that at all. I mean,
ping dependent subliners.
No. I mean, I'll give that title to Miami because obviously none of those guys have played a lot of LAN, but these guys are proven. Just a rough weekend for them, man. I know they'll bounce back major too, I'm sure.
You know who isn't ping dependent? Los Angeles Gorillas 3-1 against LAT. Battle of LA absolutely hurt me. Once again, I'm wearing the fucking hoodie again.
You want to click in on that one? We'll just talk about it briefly.
I guess on the LAT.
Yeah, LAT, LAG, the Battle of LA. Ghosty played phenomenal, man. Like, I gotta give a huge shout out to Ghosty. He has been really the only bright spot for LAT. This has been an absolutely shambolic start to the year for them.
I mean, they're close games. It's just we don't.
No, bro. Honest, they were. You know what their hardpoint record is so far this year?
Terrible.
1-12, bro. They've won one hardpoint all season.
Well, you're
I mean,
25.
that's fucking disgraceful, bro. Like, you cannot win. They're the worst hardpoint team in the game, and it's not even close.
I'm talking about these games are work.
I know, but I'm saying in general, like they can't win a hardpoint. They just can't. And if you can't win a hardpoint, you're not gonna win anything. So,
True.
I mean,
That's true.
roster moves coming. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later, but from what we're hearing, there's gonna be multiple roster moves from them. And LAG a solid weekend, man. They played pretty well. They played great as a lot of good like teamwork from them. You saw throughout the weekend. Fame played much better on LAN than he has online. I'll say that, but yeah, definitely LAG is as good as I think a lot of people have thought they have been. So. We'll go back out here to the Friday matches. The third match of the day was Miami versus Las Vegas, and man,
Las
Miami.
Vegas just took those boys to the ranch and just
They
went to
said
work.
bye bye.
Like,
they said
man,
GG. Go back to Miami. Peace
fucking
out.
enjoy Miami.
Getting 3-0'd by one of the worst teams in the league to end your major, that's a bad look. That is a bad look. I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
yeah, that's kind of
Miami, a super disappointing event for them. I mean, absolutely unacceptable.
Crazy. Yeah,
I have
Seattle
to say.
surged Boston though.
Yeah,
an actual close match this time.
If you want to click in on that, I mean, Seattle all weekend I think struggled in the respawns, in the controls, and the hard points. It was very up and down for them, but a dominant weekend of search, man. They look like probably a top 2, top 3 search team in the game right now. I mean, and Illy's still on a mission, bro. He played phenomenal this weekend again. A big shout out to
Boston
him.
breach on fucking Karachi. I honestly would not have seen that coming. I feel like their control hasn't been very good.
Boston's control has been up and down. Yeah, it hasn't looked great at times, but
that was huge for them. But they go on to lose anyways.
Yeah, they couldn't get it done. I mean, they had the 2-1 lead and they just couldn't close it out. I mean, Seattle was just too clinical.
Yeah, they just went to work, man. Illy.
I mean, if you look at the map 4 there, the hard point that they did win, Illy had a huge game. Same with Abuza.
Yep.
That really
Abuza and Illy just
that was the swing. That was the swing map.
What the fuck? Map 5 is they went dumb in map 5.
Yeah, the map 5. I was watching this series, bro. It was chalked after the map 4. Like it was
GG.
over. They just walked them in the map 5. Anyways, we'll go back out here. Last game of Friday was LAG Vegas. LAG take that one. Another close series, but a good showing from them.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, to be fair, man, Vegas did look decent at times this weekend. Nero Attach has been playing incredible. Stanley's been playing really good. I mean, Purge had one good series, and it was against LAG this weekend. But you can't keep this guy, bro. He has been atrocious. He's had one. This is his only good series of the entire season so far. So
pretty much.
I think you're probably going to see a roster move from them too. Maybe Temp, honestly. Maybe Temp back to Vegas. Obviously, he played for them last year, but
I can't see Temp going to even wanting to step foot in Vegas, to be honest.
Vegas is a solid squad, man. They did pretty decent on LAN, and like I could see it. Honestly, I could. If an opportunity doesn't come with like a better org, like LAT or something, I could.
Yeah, 100%. Well, I hope they go to LAT. I hope he goes to LAT. Yeah. That'd be so nice. That's my dream for Temp right there.
I mean, bro, we've been talking about it like all season. Like
pretty much.
This guy.
Yeah.
All right, let's hop into the Saturday matches here. To start the day, a huge match between Seattle and Carolina. If you want to click in on that, a really close series, a super, super tight series from these two teams. Carolina looked great, man, this weekend, I have to say. For the fact that this team has only been together for a week, Fellow and TJ played unreal. Clay had a great weekend. Gwyn had a little bit of a down major, I would say, his first time on LAN, so
They're just no match for Illy.
Yeah, Illy, again, another
Absolutely no
banger of a
match.
series from him, bro. He has been...
Unreal.
He is one of the best players in the game right now.
Illy is
And it's...
gross. He's just out there tapping heads. It's crazy. It doesn't
I
make
mean,
sense.
bro, some of the rumors been going around that Seattle might be a team that's gonna make a change. Our cities did not play well this weekend, I have to say, and it seems like in the respawns, it's a pacing issue for them. They play too slow because they have three AR players. Like, you need another sub, and Abuza is not a sub player, bro. You need him on the AR. So,
100%.
The rumor was Kremp, but news actually just came out like an hour ago that they're probably not getting Kremp. So, they'll have to look maybe for somebody, but maybe they won't even make a change because they place pretty well. So, I mean, I don't think Carolina is going to make any changes either because they played great this weekend. So I could see this TJ Fellow, Clayster, and Gwyn going forward at least through the next major.
I'm just impressed by Illy. 19k damage out of that whole match there. That's fucking unreal.
He was frying.
Fuck,
he was going crazy.
Going to work.
You see the map 4, bro? They won by 3 points, and it was such a close hard point. I was watching this game. Yeah, and Illy was just going dumb.
Yeah.
29 and 19, 1.53. Like, bro, they look at Clayster, Fellow. They both played insane, but Illy was just too much, man. Great
Illy's
performance.
Just around burning.
Great performance, great weekend from the boy, from the first brown boy to get a pop, and shout out.
Lana FaZe Optic. The rivalry
yeah, man.
itself.
I mean, obviously, the last couple years, Optic have had that moniker of the FaZe killers, and they've had FaZe's number.
FaZe said
it
enough.
Looks like that
FaZe
is over.
Enough. Yes, it seems
they've had enough of that.
Mm-hmm.
A tough series for Optic. I mean, they were great in both the hard points. They look like one of the best hard point teams in the game, but
Optic took it from them.
The searches, man. The searches is what killed Optic this weekend.
Every time they were bad on search probably all season so far.
They had a real chance to win this event, but the search just let them down.
Yep,
it really did.
Yep, it's actually crazy. I mean,
Simp just went stupid, bro, in this match. Simp and Cell just were going crazy.
Yeah, as they would.
Yeah, man. Two front runners for MVP right now, so it is what it is. It was a good match, bro. It was a great match to watch. It was good COD, so can't really ask for more. But we'll move on there. Toronto Ultra against Rocker. Surprising that Rocker stayed in the winners bracket for this long, but they get swept by Toronto. I mean, Toronto's just probably easily the best team in the game right now. They look
100%.
untouchable
100%
this weekend.
Yeah. They were, and that's exactly what they were. Untouchable.
Yeah. We'll look at the Optic versus Seattle match. This was elimination match, losers bracket.
3-1, baby.
This was a must-have for the boys, and man, they showed up. Kenny and Pred both played really, really well.
Sorry, go on.
What were you saying?
I said do. Just tapping heads, bro.
Yeah, bro. Kenny and Pred just went stupid.
Kenny.
I mean, Pred, bro. Both times they've played Surge, Pred has fried them.
Kenny is coming for that MVP, man. I'm telling you, if they win a LAN this year,
I think they will, bro. Honestly, they showed a lot on LAN this past weekend. I believe this team has the makings. They're definitely going to win at least one major this year, and they have a chance at champs.
They got to straight up show up on a search and destroy map, and
they just got to figure out the search. But other than that, bro, like they've been quite good this season in the respawns. The control has been solid, and they're one of the best hardpoint teams. So
Minnesota Rocker LAG went 3-2.
I mean, just two kind of mid-tier teams going at it. It was a good series. Rocker, man, like the improvement they've shown is kind of insane. Coming into the last weekend of the qualifiers, they were 1-4, bro. Like they were horrible.
Yeah.
And then they win their last two matches of the split. They get into winners bracket. and they played pretty good in the major. So I don't
Yep.
think they're going to be making any moves, but a great major for them. And just again, I mean, bro, if you want, open up the stats for this, and it's gonna make you sick.
I already know, man. Fucking Diamond Con went to work.
Bro, the big boy DC Diamond Con. He's been frying this season, man. Shout out Diamond Con. This LAG team, bro, I talk so much shit about them to start the year, but I enjoy watching them play, man. It's good COD, but they just have no ice. They cannot finish a series to save their life.
No ice in their
They just have
bro.
negative ice, bro. I'm sorry to say it because I love this team, but they need to find some ice.
No ice. They need to start icing guys.
Is what it is. Like, bro, like literally every single player on Rocker went negative in this series. DiamondCon had a 1.2, Assault had a 1.15, Fame went positive, and they lost. How God knows, but it is what it is, man. We'll move on to Sunday here, Championship Sunday, to start the day off. Losers. This was losers semifinals.
Yep.
First match of the day.
For Optic, baby.
I mean, just completely outclassed Rocker, I have to say.
Yes, sir. Minnesota, where you at now?
Nowhere. They trolled the control though, bro. They full trolled the control Optic.
100%.
They had it, and I don't know what the hell they were doing, to be honest. That was super weird, but just that just
phase. Go on.
No, sorry, it just outclassed them. That's all.
Atlanta FaZe, Toronto Ultra. Not a lot of people.
3-1 smoked from Toronto Ultra. FaZe look really good in control still. They're probably the best control team in the game, I would say. But overall, the best team in the game right now is Toronto Ultra. If you take hardpoint, search, control all into account, they are the best. Scrap looked incredible this weekend. Envoy looked insane, bro. Dylan played really, really well.
Yep.
And Kleenex, bro, their whole team. They just look so complete as a squad together. Their teamwork is just insane. So big shouts out to them. Then we go to losers finals. Just a disappointing series, man, for Optic. Really disappointing.
Boys. What happened?
I mean, they trolled the hard points. They trolled the hard points. You need to have these against a team like FaZe.
Optic, we're swinging like sometimes, man. We just make stupid decisions, and we swing 3 guys like a 1v3.
It wasn't
every now and again.
And it's the teamwork was better this weekend, I have to say.
It was way better. But
it was way better. Like there's a lot more team chows, a lot more 1-2-3s. Like they were chowing together, they were working together a lot better, but just FaZe was just too much for them to handle, I think. Celium, just another insane series from him, and Simp going off again, and Abizi actually finally having a good series for the first time this year. But
and then finals as well.
The finals, man. The finals
wasn't even fucking close, man.
No.
My prayers were not answered. I don't know
what you thought they were gonna get double first rounded, bro. You thought Toronto Ultra was gonna be the biggest bust of this tournament.
I just wanted it. That's it.
You wanted it. You wanted it bad, but unfortunately, haters never prosper. And Toronto motherfucking Ultra win the major. What an event for them, man. They played absolutely incredible this weekend. Insight, bro. I talk a lot of shit about Insight. I think he is probably their least talented player out of the 4, but he played insane against FaZe in the finals, bro. He was incredible. Big shout out to him. He was probably the finals MVP, but the MVP for the tournament ended up being Kleenex. We'll get into that a little bit more. But
I'm not really surprised about that. I will say Scrappy.
That's our fantasy boy. That's Kleenex.
The boys need some help, mate. Can't be having point like.
Nah, bro. He had a great weekend. It's tough when you're playing FaZe, bro. As long as you're winning the maps and playing properly as a team, that's what matters. I mean, the hard points were super close in this series. Easily one of these could have swung the other way, and it could have been different. But they were dominant in Search this weekend, which was surprising because I've always thought FaZe was the best Search team in the game. But I mean, obviously they're not. So lots to work on, I think, for FaZe and Optic coming out of this major, but Toronto looking super, super good, man.
Optic
and
major
super ahead of the
2,
curve.
baby.
Yeah,
Optic's
maybe.
taking major 2, Hondo.
Major 2 in Miami, baby. Next
Major
month,
2
so.
Miami.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Might be going to that site. Imagine.
I'm gonna fly down to Miami, watch the major. I'm
That
down.
being said, this is your champions right here.
The
Toronto
champions, Toronto Ultra. Great weekend, man. Great weekend from all four of these guys. Honestly, like, as a team, they were the most complete, played together the best. I would say their teamwork was unmatched this weekend, and that's what really won them the tournament. So,
Yep. I'd
Shout
say
out to
so. They showed up to, surprisingly.
yeah, bruh, surprisingly, bruh. Toronto Ultra's biggest hater. Wrong again. We love to see it.
Can't stand it. Can't stand it.
And Major 1 MVP, our boy, our fantasy player,
The only person I can stand on that team.
Kleenex.
Kleenex,
Toby.
baby.
Bro, he's
Kleenex,
been nasty all
woo!
season, man. Big
Unreal.
shout out to Kleenex,
Unreal
bro.
guy.
He's been
guy.
unreal.
Absolutely unreal. Went to work, as one would
Yeah,
say.
we'll
Stood
go on
on
to-
business.
He did stand on business this past weekend. Some crazy news coming out, like literally right after the major. Activision fired like all of their esports staff, which was kind of insane. There's only like 12 people left on staff for their esports division, so
Which makes sense.
I don't know. Like, how do you have a league that the buy-in to have a team is $25 million and you lay off like all your staff, bro? Like, what are the owners paying for, bro? What are the owners paying for?
Here's why it makes sense in my mind, okay? I'm not saying it makes sense as like the decision makes sense. It makes sense as in like in Activision Blizzard's sense, doing stupid shit, okay? That blows my fucking mind. I bet you this is what Activision Blizzard is thinking. Oh my god. Guess what? Our Pro League is being taken as a joke. I'm sorry, COD. I love watching it personally, but it is taken a little bit as a joke. A lot of people don't value the competitive integrity of Call of Duty. And Activision Blizzard takes it out on their fucking employees who are just trying to make their competitive integrity better. And I don't think Activision Blizzard realizes is that their game, aka Call of Duty, doesn't necessarily always look like a good competitive game. Right? In terms of
100%.
like you got Rainbow Six Siege, Valorant, even Apex Legends, Fortnite even.
It's not polished in the same way as the other competitive shooters are.
Yeah, and
The
it's
other
just
competitive shooters that are, top level of esports are not like COD, because every year there's a new game and every year there's just bullshit that's unpolished. I mean, you saw it this weekend playing on the old patch, bro. This old patch is fucking horrible. I have to say, like,
I'm gonna be honest.
some of these hard points make no sense, dude.
I gotta be honest. I Call of Duty's uninstalled off my PC. It's not even like I got the fucking camos and got out.
I'm playing a little bit of ranked here.
I'm not even touching ranked.
I have not really enjoyed this game as much.
The ranked integrity as well. Don't even get me fucking started there. It's pubs. It's fucking pubs. I'm queuing. It's the same thing last year too. People are queuing up their gold or fucking silver, and they're playing fucking crimsons.
It's
like,
true, bro.
It's
true. It's the same problems. It's the same shit as last year,
get
bro.
your fucking shit together. That is exactly why probably your tournament or whatever didn't meet your fucking quotas or whatever the fuck. Even though
the viewership was solid, man.
The viewership was solid. Don't get me wrong.
Peaked out at I think 240K, but
I promise you, I can almost guarantee you that Activision Blizzard firing their fucking staff like that.
They're just getting scapegoated,
is
bro.
just
They're
them-
literally just
yeah,
they're
straight up.
just
It's
getting
them-
scapegoated.
Yeah, it's some BS. It is some BS. And
Anyways, let's
once again, Activision Blizzard, I enjoy most of your games. You're just that was the dumb move, stupid move. It is what it is.
Is what it is, man. We'll move on here.
Yep.
That was our rant.
And he said,
Shout out, man,
retired
Doug Sensor Martin, bro, retired this week. Shout out the legend, Dougie. Solid career, bro. He's done so much for challengers. I mean, I know a lot of people meme him and stuff, and like, talk shit. But
Yep.
with all due respect, man, shout out to Doug, bro.
Bye
One of
bye.
the best. So he'll
of the
still be
best.
around COD. He'll still be around the scene for sure, but he'll no
Mhm.
longer be competing. So
Yep.
shout out to the boy, man.
I miss you when you were in phase on God Sensor. I missed that.
Yeah,
I missed that.
the
OG.
prime Doug Sensor Martin, bro. That was the
Prime
days.
DC.
We'll just check the final tally on the standings for the season.
Mm-hmm.
Toronto Ultra only has that one loss all year that happened at the beginning of the season. They went undefeated this weekend. They were actually insane.
Yep. Atlanta phase 10-2.
Yeah, Atlanta phase
Which
still
is-
solid, still one of the best.
Yeah.
Teams in the
I think
game.
their only losses are to Toronto, to be honest, which is kind of fucking crazy to even think about.
They are. They've only lost to Toronto, so
Mhm.
they lost in losers finals to Toronto, like because they were undefeated coming into this season.
Exactly. Which is
They
nuts.
lost in winners finals and they lost in the grand finals to Toronto. So
Yep. New York subliner 6-3, 67% win rate, which is
well, the
not-
thing is
not
they
quite there yet.
well they came into this weekend. Well, they had only lost one match, right?
Yeah.
And then they get double 3-0'd out of the tournament. So
Which is like, boys, show up next LAN. Okay, thanks, appreciate it.
yeah, please,
because
please
those
do
were
so.
supposed to be good games.
Please do so.
Yeah, 7-5 out of Texas, 58% win percentage. There's nothing really to talk about there except they just need to get a little bit better. They need to get out of New York, right? And we've got a phenomenal LAN, might I say, phenomenal fucking LAN.
I think really productive LAN from Optic. They just need to work on the control a little bit, I would say still, and the search needs a lot of work. So the search for sure. That's where they need the most improvement. Is definitely in the search. Miami obviously choked this weekend. Horrible weekend for them. Probably a roster move. I will definitely. We have a roster move confirmed from them.
Yeah,
so.
we got 100%. We also got a roster move, hopefully, for LAT, Mr. 2-6, 25%.
We have that confirmed also too. We have two possible and one confirmed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Seattle, solid tournament. They're a team that should probably make a roster change because of pacing issues, and like obviously they were carried by their search this weekend, but their respawns were very shaky. I think they really do need to make a roster move. I don't know if they will, but
I have no idea if they will either, to be honest. But
they probably won't because they
Probably at
placed
some
too
point.
good. They placed top 6, so they're probably
they kind of have
just
to.
happy
Well,
with that.
they could make a move, but they'll probably stick with that for at least another LAN and see what comes out of that.
You're probably right. Yeah. Minnesota, man, the team that's definitely improved, gotten a lot better.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, it's just they had a good LAN appearance, but they might go back online.
They played really well in the last week of online qualifiers too.
That's
So maybe
true.
they've turned the corner. Maybe they've gotten kind of figured their shit out. But
Or
we'll have
maybe
to see,
they're
man.
just getting fucking lucky. The Toronto hate now transferred to the Minnesota Rocker hate, preying on their down. No, I'm kidding.
Praying on the boy, praying on Lamar's downfall. The boy
Preying on Lamar.
Lamar played really good this weekend. Actually, shout
He
out
did.
to him, man.
He did.
Played great.
And Los Angeles
LAG,
Gorillas.
The boys, man, I think they're good as fuck, bro. I think they're one of the best teams, honestly.
What the fuck are you
If
saying?
they had
36% win rate, and you're telling me,
bro, this is their problem. They're a great team. They work well together. They have great teamwork. They have good talent. They just have no ice. They cannot finish the series. That's their only problem. If
And
they can
that's,
find
like,
some ice, if
the
they can
most-
develop some ice,
that is like the worst problem to have, is to have
that is
no
true.
ice, bro.
Because if you
It's
can't
like-
win a match, it's kind
it's
of hard
like-
to do anything. But
It's like being a guy with no wrist. There's no, like, it's, what's the point? Like, fuck. Like, it's, like, just stay at home and play games, dog. Like, goddamn.
nah, but impressive, man. Honestly, for what people thought they were gonna be at the beginning of the year, they've been playing really well. So, shout out to them, bro. And man, these bottom 4 teams,
Do
I don't
we
know.
even need
There's less roster changes that need to be made than I originally thought there was gonna be, before LAN. I would have to say. I mean, LAT is probably one of the worst teams in the game right now,
I mean,
unfortunately.
they're number 9. Calm down. Calm down.
No, man.
No,
That's
calm
because
down.
that's because of map count, Cody. That's because of map count. They're number
25.
5.
Don't disrespect my boys on the map count. Yeah? Don't disrespect
It's
them.
because they kept getting 3-0'd, Cody. That's why their map count is better. That's literally why. It's because they're not in series, bro. Like, it's just Vegas and Carolina were in the tournament longer, so they had more series to play. That's why their win percentage is worse.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, Carolina not going to make a roster move because they actually played really well on LAN. Vegas probably going to get rid of Purge, and I could see them probably picking up one of the top ARs from Challengers. Boston, I don't think is actually going to make a roster move from what people are saying. They're going to stay with their guys and try and figure it out. I think their manager tweeted that out the other day. I saw that on Twitter. But LAT is one team that's confirmed they are making roster moves, so...
Indeed, they are.
We will move on from that. The final
MW3.
Yeah.
MW3 mode KD leaderboard. That's where it's at right now. Hardpoint simp, as per fucking usual, going to work. Sorry, I had to swear there. Going to absolute work. This guy has been, and so far, in terms of game to game, right? Like to the games we've played, right? Simp MVP, man. This guy is fucking ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
The amount of this guy just fries. He just.
I mean,
and they're all
we
dead.
saw
like,
it's insane to think because we saw last year, bro. Simp struggled a lot. He hated MW2, but you bring the red dots back, you bring 150 health in, and look at the change, man. Like, look at the change in this guy. It's just unbelievable.
Can I just say they made MW2 no red dots, no, and Activision thinks that their employees are the problem in the competitive scene.
Facts.
What do we go
Facts.
like Activision? Let's use our heads a little bit. Realize that your game might not just be that visually appealing to watch.
Yeah,
it's a good game. I enjoy watching it personally, but it's not Valorant with bright, flashy fucking smokes and fucking. No matter what fucking skins you put in the game, whether it's Homelander or fucking, it's still not.
Rick Grimes, Walking Dead coming in, baby.
If you want a game that looks visually appealing to watch, you had it. Black Ops 3, BO2, fucking BO4. All the Treyarch games, pick up after them. Don't make some fucking realistic bullshit. Which personally I hate. I loved BO3. I love BO2. Where it's a little realistic, but it had that flashiness, creativity. Sorry, I had to go on a bit of a rant. That being said,
fact. I mean,
Insight and Scrap 1.17, tied for 2 and 3 in the hardpoint mode, which is nice to see for Toronto Ultra, I guess.
Yeah, the boy Scrap, man, played insane on LAN. Insight was great. I mean, bro, Insight is actually frying. I'm so surprised because, like, talent-wise, you look at that team, he's probably the least talented, but he's playing insane right now. So,
yep, 100%. Selim and Pred 114, which is fucking also kind of crazy for Pred to even be up there, considering
he struggled at times in some series throughout the weekend, but
exactly.
I mean, LaPred James is still here to stay, man.
LaPred James.
Still one of the best fraggers this
yes,
league
sir.
has. So.
Yes, sir. I don't even really want to talk about the bottom 4. I'm going to be fucking honest with you.
I mean, unfortunately, these bottom 4 guys are all probably getting replaced. So it is what it is.
Guys. Say hello.
Bye-bye. I mean, yeah, the bottom 4 definitely. Kismet is obviously safe.
Yeah, Kismet's not going nowhere.
He's not going nowhere, but these bottom 4 guys are all probably getting replaced.
I don't want to see them get the boot, but they might need to get the boot. Enjoy Challengers, boys. Because Temp's coming out. Temp's on his way. Temp's about to save your team.
I mean, the SND KD's Insight a 1.61.
That's a joke.
Absolutely.
That is
stupid,
like this guy.
Bro.
Does he die? Does he die? No.
Bro, that's the thing. Like the way he plays, he just sits at the back of the map, bro. He
Yeah,
just holds cuts, holds angles, like just watches over everything for them.
Some crutch shit.
That's what he does, bro.
Some
But you know
crutch.
what, man? It works. It works when you have that type of talent in front of you. It makes your job very easy. So, I mean, obviously, Cell is just MC is MC, bro. This guy is just fucking disgusting.
Cells is gonna go nuts. Kleenex number 3, which
Yes,
honestly is a
sir.
little surprising, but not really, to be honest.
Not really, bro.
it's
Kleenex is so nasty.
MVP of the tourney, kind of turned up at the end.
I would say the two most surprising on the list are the last two, Attach and Abuza. Attach had a
Yeah,
1.3, bro. Attach has been nasty, bro. Very quietly, he's had a great season, like a end of career resurgence for him, man. Like
Mhm.
he's been really incredible.
Attach
And the rookie
always been
Abuza.
pretty good, always. I feel like he's always had a steady career, and then Abuza. Not surprised. I think we were calling this earlier in the season that Abuza
Yeah,
was
rookie
going
of the
to
year,
be,
man.
was
I
gonna
know
be
he
rookie
got
of the year.
into all that shit with the single tap sprint. Apparently, actually, he came out a couple days ago saying he never used single tap sprint. I don't know why he didn't say that when he first got accused, but
Probably
he's
just
coming out now.
like just letting them people like get mad at it. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, I
'cause
guess just
that
kinda
takes
focus
people
on
out.
one
Like if
trip.
he's playing it normally, right?
Mhm.
People are gonna get mad when he uses
Yeah,
single
if he
tap
comes out
sprint.
and tries to like defend himself right away, saying I didn't do it, blah blah
But it's not
blah.
even just that though, right? It's like it's almost like if he's not doing it, it's fine that he's the way he's playing, right? So when people die to him or people, you know what I mean? They're just gonna be like, well, fuck, this guy's using single tap sprint. What the fuck? Well, he wasn't, and now when people are playing him, they're thinking, well, this guy's using single tap sprint. He has an advantage. And
Yeah.
realistically, it's not even that big of an advantage, but it is what it is.
No, it's not. I mean, bro, probably the most surprising part of this is TJ, Clayster, and Gwyn in the bottom 5 of S&D KDs. I mean,
Bye.
TJ, like, over the years has been known as maybe the best S&D sub in the world, and he just, like, struggled this past week. I mean, obviously, he's only been with the team a week, so...
I mean, the subs, we've kind of known to be a little lackluster this year because for whatever reason.
Well,
we
you know
nerfed
what?
the
New
subs.
patch, bro. The MCW got nerfed, and the sub is actually insane now, and it competes at a lot of ranges. So
I will have to give it a go.
the game has been a little bit more interesting on this new patch. I think Major 2 is gonna be super good because the subs are gonna be back in frying heavy. So but bro, honestly, this Carolina team, I like them a lot. I think they're a threat on LAN at all times with the experience they have on their team. TJ and Fellow were both great pickups for them, both guys with a lot of experience, and it helped them out this weekend. So Control KD,
Celium,
Celium,
Pred, and Draza,
number
man.
one.
No, top
Yeah.
3. Celium as per, popping off right alongside Simp as usual.
Yep.
Pred number
Shout-
2, which isn't fucking surprising. LePred James just fucking dunking on guys over here. Just fucking
LeBron James, bro. LeBron James.
LeCap.
Love it,
Just
man.
kidding.
Nah, man, Pred honestly has been so nasty, dude. I mean, he is everything that was advertised
Pred's
coming
crazy.
into Optic.
Pred is- yeah, exactly, right? And it's one of those ones where it's like,
You
It was
never know
inevitable.
sometimes, man, when a guy of that caliber, like a young player like that, comes onto a team like Optic, it's a lot of pressure. And especially a guy like him who, you know, people think is one of the best players in the world.
but
and
Pred's
you
just
come
not
into
cracking,
Optic.
man. He's just not cracking. Pred's where it's at, man. Just
He
out
is,
here tapping heads alongside Kenny. Kenny kind of underperformed this tournament, but that's okay.
There's the famous thing that LeBron says he doesn't feel pressure, and I think Pred is the same way, man.
Exactly.
He doesn't
Mhm.
feel pressure, bro.
And I
That
think
guy's
we'll learn next major. Miami, I'm telling you, I think Optic's gonna be at the top. Oh,
bro,
Pred
because you
and
know, bro,
fucking Kenny are just
Brucey, bro,
They're-
these guys
they're not
love
happy.
bro, Brucey, Pred's a Miami boy for sure.
They're
bro.
not.
That guy loves
They're
it.
they're happy to go over there and win a chip and come back.
They love
you know
the
what I
sun,
mean?
man. They fucking hate like the
Mhm.
cold. So
Yep. Draws the skies and lucky the Oh wait, what am I saying? Yeah, draws the skies and lucky the bottom
Yeah.
3 there.
yeah, they round
3,
out
4,
the top 5.
They are performing well, I guess. They're nothing,
man.
nothing crazy, I'd say.
Super solid from all 3 of those guys. I mean,
Mhm.
obviously Skies and Lucky bounced out right away of the tournament,
100%.
so
Yeah.
not too much to say. I mean, Purge is definitely gone, bro. Vegas is faded if they keep Purge after this.
What you mean, bro? He's the best player on the team.
Yeah, bro. This guy is costing heavy, so He had one decent series the whole season so far. Other than that, he's been shit. So I don't know how you keep him on the team.
And Journey, you might see Journey go. Miami's not.
Yeah, GG's to Journey.
Journey, you had a good run, I guess.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of, not really, but
the Miami onliners, of course, you gotta make a change, bro. You gotta bring somebody in who can actually play online. I mean, it is what it is.
Having said, that's the mode KD leaderboards right there for you.
And then this is the overall KD leaderboard for LAN for the tournament.
Pred number 2. Holy
Pred
fuck,
number
this
2.
guy.
Delium number 1. Attach, man. Attach has been insane, bro. Shout out to Attach.
Maybe that's who LAT needs to get. Bring over Attach to the LAT.
Make a trade, man. Try and get Attach. I mean, that's actually a good idea, honestly.
Attach for Joe Deceives? Come on now.
Yeah, bro. Nobody's making that trade, unfortunately.
What do you mean?
Nobody wants Joe, right? Joe's stock is at an all-time low.
We give away Joe Deceives and fucking
give him Joe, give him Cammy, and give him Afro, all for Attach. 3 for 1, man.
Fuck, Simp number 4, which is honestly a little surprising. He's usually up there in that second spot. I'm not even gonna fucking lie, but maybe he had to Hill Bunny it a little bit more.
Yeah, man. I think just later in the tournament, they just struggled against Toronto, really.
Yeah, and Toronto went to work, man. 5, 6, and 9. Kleenex, Insight, and Scrap.
I mean, bro, Fellow only been with his team a week. Felony.
Yeah, that's crazy.
At number
the fact
8
that, yeah, like this guy's like, hey, okay, where's my team at? Like, you promised me a team, and then here he is, man, just flying away.
Dude, I have high expectations. I think Carolina is going to be good next split. I really do. I think they got.
I hope so. I hope so. I think new patch will be interesting to watch.
Sure. And the boy DC Diamond Con
107 draws at number 10, which honestly is a little surprising to even see him up there. But
I mean, draws, bro. He's a LAN beast, though. Like, he's not much of an online player.
But he went to work in LAN. 100%.
But he shows up on LAN, man. Shout out to Draza.
Yes, sir.
We know this. We'll look at the challengers. Yeah, man.
My boys over at FaZe Black, if I'm correct.
Yeah, FaZe Black, FC Black.
Went to work 2 Canadian boys on that team. Just gonna point that out.
The coach, the coach is Canadian.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
And Asim is Canadian too.
Yeah.
And then they got Exceed, Brack, Kremp. Yeah, man, nasty squad. All former guys in the league. Played great this weekend. Shout out to them. Man. They were the best team.
I mean, ASIM might be a nice pickup.
That's another good shout, bro. I think
Kremp might be nice too. Fuck, man. We might not.
I think Kremp is probably the best sub in challengers right now. And we'll talk about that later, but he is getting picked up. So,
yeah, sure.
But I like ASIM is a really good shout too. I think he should be in the league also. I think a team really needs to pick that guy up, especially with the sub getting stronger now. ASIM's a guy that can definitely help out a team. So
100%. I mean,
the second place, bro. Hamza, Craze, Wiz, and Geo, bro. Nobody really knew much about these guys.
Yeah,
but they fried, man. This Geo kid is actually kind of insane.
Yeah, Geo might be a nice pickup right now too.
Yeah, Geo's kind of crazy, bro. So,
I'm a stand for Geo right now, honestly. Geo's turning up.
Geo's gross, bro. So shout out to Geo, man. I think he's a guy.
You got some fucking options, LA Thieves. Pick them up.
There's a lot of good.
I want to see the
so
boys
much
win.
good talent right now in challengers, man. I have to say.
Pick them up.
The Spanish team placed 3rd. Cruz, Lunars, Gunzy, and Eric Boom. I mean, Lunars and Eric Boom are probably the 2 there that stand out to me. We'll talk about Eric Boom later, but he is in the league now. So
you also got like RIP Sensor, man. Going out.
The boy Doug, man, placing 10th at this tournament. The boys he's been playing with for a long time, Shawnee and Pentagram, both super nasty, but Doug is getting up there in age, man. He doesn't have it anymore, so he's kind of holding his boys back, and I think he understands that. So
and that's okay. We all age out eventually.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunate for temp guys too, bro, placing 11th. I mean, Temp, Two Real, Yuli, and Dave Patty. I mean, you lose. The thing is, you lose Fellow and TJ in the same week. Lose two of your best players right
just
there.
Get screwed right there.
It's like, what are you gonna do, man? It's tough.
It's nothing you can do, man. But
I mean, the big team that shit the bed this weekend in Challengers was Bance, Hixie, Beans, and Nasty. Before Challengers Cup, everyone was saying this was the #1 team in Europe.
It's just not.
All guys who used to be in the league.
Fuck Europe, bro.
They shit the bed, bro.
Europe, where are you at, bro?
Who'd they lose to? I think they lost to actually Doug guys.
Oh, yeah.
I think they got knocked out by Doug guys. I swear to God.
NA, baby.
Fucking hell, man. I mean,
NA. That's why I like.
That's just shit. Honestly, like poor performance from them, unacceptable. But
yeah, really, realistically, man.
Bro, if you want to get back in the league, bro, like you can't be fucking doing that bullshit. I'm sorry.
No, you cannot, mate. No, you cannot. That being said,
we move on.
LAT targeting a multiple person change, which is. We've been calling for this since the beginning of the fucking season, man. I'm gonna be honest.
This ship looked fucked from early, so I mean, it's taken them a while. I was hoping they would do something at Christmas break, bro. Like,
and they didn't.
They waited so long. What were you waiting for, man? To watch them go on land and hit the bed again? Like, obviously, Ghosty has been their best player, and Ghosty will stay on the team. He's the only one that's safe, but
I get it. 100T is more focused on their fucking what am I trying to say here? On their Valorant roster.
On their other esports, bro.
There's a COD roster in dire fucking need of people. You could pick up Temp. You could pick up fucking Asim. You could pick up fucking what's his name there?
Kremp.
Fucking Kremp. Yeah. And we'd be okay.
Bro, there's so much talent right now that could be in the league in Challengers. Bro, honestly, this is the most stacked Challengers has been in a minute, I have to say.
And it doesn't make any sense why Challengers, honestly, is more talented than some of the guys up in that fucking division over there.
For me, it doesn't make sense that teams in the league are waiting so long to make roster moves with the talent there is.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Like, you see what Carolina did. Carolina was proactive. They saw their team was chalked. GodRx was in quicksand. Bro had cement boots on, couldn't move around the map. He was the slowest player I've ever seen. Real was just not working. I don't know what was going on with Real. You make the change. You bring in TJ. You bring in Fellow, and you play great on land. So
yeah, and then they went to work. They played phenomenal on land, and
they played great, man. They gave a lot of these top teams a run for their money. So they'll come back next split, and people like them.
It'll be like, oh fuck, who's this? Who's these guys winning tournaments over here? Like,
honestly, bro, like Clay played great. Like it seems like Fellow and TJ have been able to unlock Clay a bit and like take some of the stuff off his plate. So
and we'll see what happens with them.
Yeah. If we can go to the next one now, it actually pretty much is confirmed that Kremp is going to LAT. I think it's a great signing for them.
Bye, Joey.
Bye, Joe Deceives, man. Joe is a solid player, bro. To be fair, I mean, he was great last season.
Mama. Sorry. I had to say it, bro.
But it just has not worked out, man. It really hasn't for him. I mean, Kremp is gross. I think he'll do really well on this team. I really can. And you know what, Kremp? The other big thing about Kremp, that's Ghosty's old duo. They played a lot together over the years. They came up in Challengers together. They played together for a long time.
Ghosty's
They're very, very good friends. So
Ghosty's been the best player right now.
By far, it's not even close.
Yeah, it's not even.
Dan's been great. So.
And so Kremp's gonna come on up.
He gets his boy. One of the best subs in Challengers. I think it's gonna work out really well for them.
They might just get to work and just start shooting guys, and that might be a scary scene for your boy 100 T's.
I think they make this roster change. I can see a big turnaround for them. I really do.
You're gonna be out here fucking shooting up fucking New York subliners on land because they did not show up.
The New York onliners or what?
The New York onliners, bro. Just do.
No.
Later.
Nah, they'll come back strong. I
Yes,
believe it.
sir. Second split. Come on. 100T, baby.
And then the last confirmed roster move is
Eric Boom.
Eric Boom will be replacing Journey on the starting roster. So
Which who
that
saw
was the
that
big
coming?
question coming into the season. Was it going to be him or Journey starting? They start with Journey. He played pretty well online, man, but just shits the bed on LAN. And
Eric Boom is where it's at, to be honest. Eric Boom is about to get to work.
yeah, he played really good. He played really, really well.
He's about to stand on business.
So,
coming into next split. 100.
yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see, man, because we've seen two very different versions of Miami, bro. We've seen them do great online and get absolutely smoked on LAN. So we'll have to see.
We will have to see. That being said, that's gonna wrap up pod number, whatever number it is, the post major pod, I guess.
Yeah,
as you know,
I don't even know what the numbers are anymore.
I've never even really been good at outros, so like I don't even know how